YouTube, what's happening? We're back on the DrumShed Rudiments Series, another diddle rudiment video. Really quick, let's get some boilerplate stuff out of the way. You hear me mention it all the time if you're a member of the channel, if you're a subscriber to the channel, and if you're brand new, then this is your first time hearing it. Okay, what's going on in this Rudiments series? I'm basing what we cover in these lessons off of the Percussive Arts Society's musical notation, the way they write it out and the terminology that they use. So you might be watching this video and be like, yeah, well, I saw another drummer do something totally different with that rudiment and they called it that rudiment. And that's totally cool. You can do that. You can do anything really with rhythm. It's so cool. And often those are, some of those really different things are what we call hybrid rudiments, or just kind of, being creative with subdivision choices and all that. I love and encourage drummers to do all of those things. What I'm hoping to achieve with these videos is building a solid foundation for you all. And so if you're super advanced and you already know this stuff, great. But there's a lot of you out there who maybe have never experienced rudiments before, and these videos are for you to help you kind of just build a beautiful foundation, strengthen your inner clock, get your hand technique together, get your control together, get your dynamics, all that stuff. So that's the boilerplate stuff. So what is it? If you click the link below, you'll get this chart, which is the notation from the Percussive Arts Society that I'm using. So the names of the 40 rudiments that they list and the notation that is used. So there we go, that's it. Now, what's today's rudiment? Today's rudiment is the last in the diddle family rudiments that I'm covering. And so that is going to be the ParadiddleDiddle, or they list it, the Percussive Arts Society lists it as the Single Paradiddle-Diddle. It's a great rudiment, and we have to practice this two different ways because it always goes back to the same leading hand. And it's also very different from the other three diddle rudiments because there's actually more double strokes in this pattern than there are singles. Previously, in the single paradiddle, double paradiddle, and triple paradiddle, there were more singles than doubles. Well, yeah, more or less. But in this one, there's actually more doubles than singles, so that's pretty cool. All right, so this rudiment, windows open, you're hearing dogs bark, nothing I can do about that. Thanks for being here. And if you didn't hear a dog bark, that's awesome, but it's so loud, I feel like you probably hear it. Anyway, what is the sticking? So the sticking is right, left, right, right, left, left. And then it would just repeat. So it's like a 6-note phrase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you'll notice that those two times that I did that, it was the same leading hand. So that was leading with the right. You'd also want to practice leading with the left. Left, right, left, left, right, right. Left, right, left, left, right, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to that same hand again, that left hand. Now that's just the sticking. When you look at your notation, you will see that there is one accent, and it's the first note. So let's add that. So the first note is accented, the rest are going to be super soft, which is just like all the other diddle rudiments we've done. So right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left. And then you practice leading with the other hand. Left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right. There you go. That is the single paradiddle-diddle, also known as just the paradiddle-diddle. Let's put it with our metronome. So just like the double paradiddle, this 6-note phrase means that the accent isn't always going to fall on the downbeat. It's going to take a few times before it gets back to the original one that you started with. So just keep that in mind, and I encourage you to do it because while it might be tricky at first for some of you younger, newer drummers out there, it's going to really strengthen your inner clock. It's going to give you all sorts of eventually cool creative ideas for A, how you can have a hand pattern, and B, where you can place accents. All right, I've got my metronome set at 50 beats per minute. Once again, some boilerplate stuff here. You've probably heard me mention this in other videos. If you're new to this pattern, start at whatever tempo is comfortable for you. Go as slow as necessary. And when you work on increasing your speed, I encourage you to only increase by 3 beats per minute at a time. Oftentimes we'll want to go faster. We'll want to do 10 BPM jumps. But sometimes, and actually quite frequently, what I find, whether that be for myself when I was a young drummer or for the private lesson students I have, what I find is those 10 BPM jumps or more, our brain really notices that, and that's when frustration and doubt can kick in, and I want you to avoid that as best as we can. We're not always going to be able to avoid that, but there are things we can do, and this is one of them. Increase by 3, and you'll find that in one practice session, you probably will increase multiple times by 3, which is amazing, you know? It's that 3 BPM difference, just there's something about like our brain doesn't notice it right away, you know, especially when we're new to the drums. So just a helpful little practice tip for you that my old instructors taught me. All right, so quarter note at 50. Let's give this a go. We're playing 16th notes with our single paradiddle. 3, 4. There we go, that was the right hand. Let's do left hand. There you go. So both times where I stopped there, that was how long it took for the accent to come all the way back around to beat 1. So that was that kind of 6-note accent that kind of doesn't always fall on beat 1 thing. All right, let's go. Now I'm gonna play it at 80 beats per minute for you, just so you could hear what this could sound like a bit faster. Again, we're playing, the Percussive Arts Society lists it as 16th notes, and so that's what we're doing in this video, just to build that foundation. Here we go. So I went through the phrase a couple times there. I went a little long there just so you could really get a feel for how this sticking and rudiment sounds against, you know, an external pulse like the metronome. Let's go left hand now. That was right hand lead. 2, 3, 4. Boom, there we go. Single paradiddle-diddle. I hope I always said the rudiment name right today. Today's lesson, the single paradiddle-diddle. Listen, thank you for being here. I hope this video is helpful. I hope all the Rudiments Series videos have been helpful. And yeah, I'm trying to keep them. I know I talked a little bit fast through some of this stuff today. I'm trying to keep these videos as short and to the point as possible for you, so you don't have to listen. I tend to talk a lot, as you can probably tell. So I'm trying to get better at keeping these lessons as kind of quick and concise as possible for you. If you have any questions, as always, sometimes I forget to mention this in my videos, but with every video, if you have any questions, please drop a comment below. I will be happy to interact with you there. If I can answer it, you know, succinctly in just a little reply in the comment section, I will do just that. If your answer requires a follow-up video to the topics covered, I will be more than happy to do that too. And then, you know, if you enjoy this video and the content we have here on the DrumShed, I would be so grateful if you, like the video, share it with other friends and drummers. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you really enjoy it. Hit the notification bell so you stay up to date, all that great YouTube things. And sorry that you got to hear me say that all the time. But there's some new people watching this video probably for the first time. So, I don't know. It's the YouTube world, right? Anyway, thank you so much. It is my honor and privilege to be working with you, learning drums, and specifically today covering some cool rudiments. I hope you have a wonderfully blessed day, and I'll see you next time here on the DrumShed. We're starting a brand new rudiment family, so that's going to be really cool. Stay tuned.